There is no way that this latest investigation, all this stuff that's come out over the weekend, it's not going to be resolved by the election date itself. So here's the question. What happens if Hillary Clinton wins this election with all of this hanging over us? Congressman Louis Gohmert, Texas Republican, is actually in New York City today. He's sitting right next to me. Welcome back, sir.
It's great to be with you, Stuart.
I've been saying this is a constitutional crisis if Hillary wins with this cloud over everything. And you say?
I say it is a constitutional crisis. The only thing that will keep it from going full-blown is the fact that the Justice Department has become the Just Us Department. They will cover for Hillary. There is no way this Loretta Lynch Justice Department would ever prosecute Hillary. But, you know, there have been allegations, Reid and somebody else, about Hatch Act violations by Comey coming out. Stuart, I'm telling you, if Comey had not finally come out and said, yeah, we are having to reopen the investigation, that would have been a violation of the Hatch Act, because when he refused to reopen the investigation all this summer and up to now, he was affecting the election. All of this devastating evidence was coming forward, evidence of intent. All these things were coming out, and he finally had no choice, because if he had sat on this, when this information came out after the election, there would be people calling to get rid of the FBI. They're just too untrustworthy.
Our Constitution is good enough to take care of and take account of this kind of development, so we're not going to break with the Constitution. But if Hillary Clinton is elected next week, and we've got all of this, doesn't the legitimacy of the presidency, is that not then called into question?
It is.
Yes, she is the legitimate president, but what can she do?
It is absolutely, and the country is in so much jeopardy. I mean, just take this thing with Huma Abedin.
Right.
Okay, so she was sharing a laptop with her husband, a disgraced congressman, some would say outright pervert.
Right.
Actually, if she had top secret or classified material on that laptop, actually she violated the law to share that on a laptop with Weiner. He is subject to being blackmailed with all his sexting. And by the way, I hear people saying he can't FBI can't possibly get through the 650,000 emails. Yeah, most of those will be sexting pictures. They can breeze right through those and get right to the serious ones. But so anyway, you look at how vulnerable that whole chain is. He's vulnerable to blackmail. That means she's vulnerable. Weiner can blackmail her. And then if she can be blackmailed, she's the closest person to Hillary Clinton. I mean, this country is in severe danger if this lady gets elected. There will be sheer chaos.
I'm going to digress for a second to the state of Texas. We have some Democrats saying...
That's never a digress.
You're right, sir. I'm very sorry I said that. Okay, I take it all back. Okay. There are some who say that Texas is now in play, that it's not solidly Republican. Pause for a moment and listen to what Donald Trump said about that. Roll it.
There was a great guy on television today. I have to tell you about it. His name was Sid Miller from Texas. He said, you know, in Texas, I kept reading where we're even. He said, Trump is going to win by massive numbers, bigger than anyone's ever seen. And he said, so I don't know what you people are talking about on television, where they're saying the vote in Texas is going to be very close. He said, I don't know what you people are talking about. You're talking about a different Texas than the one I'm from.
You want to put a capper on that one?
Yeah, anybody that believes Texas is in play would have to believe that Anthony Weiner is not a pervert.
Oh, okay. But it was a pleasure having you in New York, sir.
Love being with you, Stuart. Thank you.